What is SI Budget? SI Budget is a team at Student Involvement that is the resource for all your budget-related questions. SI Budget helps you track your expenses and spend the funds that SFB has allocated to your RSO. By now, you should have watched the SFB video. From this video, here are the list of things that SFB provides funding for. Please note that there are different methods of payment for each of these items, so it is important to learn what method you will be using, as some take additional steps, paperwork, or time than others. Here are instructions on how to find the RSO Spending Methods cheat sheet. Go to the RSO Self-Service Center, search Spending Methods, click RSO Spending Methods, find the proper method on the chart, then search that method in the RSO Self-Service Center to gain the relevant information that you need. There are important things to know prior to purchasing. Once you have received an email notification from SFB that your event is approved, your job is not done. Prior to any purchase, regardless of the spending method, you must either contact SI Budget or log into the Mason 360 Budgeting tab and click Request Payment. Here's how to find the payment request form on Mason 360. Go to the sidebar on Mason 360, click on Money, open the drop-down menu and click on Budgeting, scroll down and click Request Payment. Here are important things to note. Under the Approval section of the payment request form, the colored dot must be green for you to request payment. The dark green dot means that your funding has been provided in full. The light green dot means that your funding has been partially provided. If the dot is orange, that means your application is still under review, and if the dot is red, this means funding has not been provided. This form is how to request payment using any of the payment methods you need for your SFB events or purchases. When filling out the form, here are important things to note. Revenue/expense must be expense, and from group funds must be $0. Please familiarize yourself with your accounting book on Mason 360. The accounting book is where you can view a summary of your RSO's budget, which you can see at the top of the screen. By scrolling down, you are able to view each individual transaction. This list will display information such as the original item and its documentation. Let's talk about off-campus bank accounts. Due to Policy 6000, student-generated revenue, which is group funds on Mason 360, must now be deposited in off-campus bank accounts. In other words, you cannot make on-campus deposits. The amount listed under Group Funds Balance is what you will lose if not deposited in an off-campus bank account. If you have any questions, please contact sibudget@gmu.edu.